Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Maisie if you're new here, and today I'm going to be doing my November updates, but also I'm kind of joining my favorite plants for this month into that as well. So I'm just going to be taking some of the plants that have been doing really well and that I've got something to show you. I'm just gonna do it a little bit differently this time, and instead of taking you around, I'm just gonna bring them here and show you, and then also just show you a few of my favorites. That's been my favorites for the past couple months. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna get my list. I've got 17 plants to show you today. I'm just going to mix it up. I'll show you some of the updates, and then I'll show you some of my favourites. Of course, most of them are all in my cabinet. Let's get this one first. Okay. So, okay, so the first one, which is actually one of my favourites, is my Fendron Gloriosum. Look how big she's getting. I just cannot believe how well she's doing, and she's also got this new leaf. Oh, she's also got this new leaf here, and also look how thick this stem is. I just cannot believe how much it is growing, and I am going to be repotting this very soon because, as you can see, it's literally crawling out of the pot. So it is desperate. I hope this leaf is going to turn out okay. I can't wait to see the size. This was the last leaf, and actually, it's looking quite yellow. Don't know if you can see that, but the colour is a little bit off, and I'm not entirely sure why, but this is such a beautiful plant. I mean, yeah, it's just an absolutely beautiful philodendron. It's velvety, it's veiny, and the more it grows, the more that veining is like even more pronounced. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to have a massive Gloriosum. It's already looking amazing. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely stunning, and she's also been really easy. I'd had a little bit of trouble with her when she was a baby with the first few leaves. I was getting leaves like this and this. She was struggling with pests. And now look at her, she's beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love her so much. She's been a plant that I automatically look at and check out every few days. Well, every day. I wanted to show you and give you a little update. I love updating you, and I love showing you all the updates, all the new leaves, because I love seeing also how my plants change and grow over time. I can look back and see how small they were, you know, just like a few months ago. I really just don't know what's going on with this yellowing. It's worrying me a little bit. I keep checking for pests. I'm a little bit paranoid, but it might just be because she is like overgrowing and like needs a repot. I don't really know, so I'm hoping it's like as simple as I keep thinking I'm seeing pests. I'm so paranoid. I hope it's as simple as that. I hope this new leaf is going to look a little bit better. But anyway, first favourite for October/November, probably also December too. My first just like main update plant is my Bonia Macada. Oh my goodness, this is growing so much. I haven't really taken this out of the cabinet and looked at it properly. This just kind of lives at the back. This just kind of lives at the back of my cabinet, so I don't really see it too much, but oh my goodness. I cannot believe this is finally growing after all this time. It's, oh my gosh, it's looking so pretty. It's looking so pretty. Yeah, and I mean, I've got like 1, 2, 3, I've got 4, is that it? 4 vines? I've got 4 plants in this pot. I've got another little baby one here. Oh, there's the main one. Well, I say the main one. I've got one up here with a new leaf just there. And then also this little cluster of leaves, and I've also got another leaf just there too. How exciting is that? So I'm really pleased that this is finally looking. Oh my gosh, look at those backs. This is such like a perfect winter autumn plant. Yeah, this is looking so beautiful, and I wonder if it needs a repot. Probably. It's honestly been in this pot for a couple of years now. I really struggled with this plant. I don't know why. I bought this. Believe it or not, I've had this literally for like 2 or 3 years. I'm gonna say 2 years. which is crazy because I bought it, well, quite a lot bigger than this, and I just, for some reason, actually no I didn't, I bought this tiny, what am I saying? Probably the size that it already is, and for some reason it just really struggled, and I had to like chop it all back. I cut it all up, and after that it just went downhill. It almost died, to be honest, and for some reason this winter, this autumn, the last few months really, since I moved her onto this shelf, she's closer to the grow light now, and as you can see, she's finally starting to look quite lush. She's looking so beautiful. Sorry about that, I'm back with a nice coffee. So yes, my begonia, just wanted to show you, give a little update because I'm really, really pleased with how well she's doing. Don't ask me what's changed, but can't say I'm not happy. Can't say I'm not happy about it. So, should we show you here? Okay, let's show you this one. Okay, so another oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. So another update, and also favourites. I think she was in my last favourites a couple months ago, but I mean, she is just looking absolutely stunning. I'm literally obsessed with her, and that is my, why are you creased? That is my beautiful Philodendron SP Columbia / El Guapo / SP Silver, whatever you want to call her. She is now like officially called El Guapo, I think. Pretty sure. But the last time I showed you, she didn't have this leaf, which was her newest leaf. I mean, she is just looking more stunning with every new leaf. She, oh my goodness, she just shimmers. I didn't think I was going to get a beautiful Columbia again, or El Guapo again. The first time, because I had to like fully chop this up, and I didn't think it was going to recover, but it is, and she looks like she's really doing well. And then this is her newest leaf, which is still very, very fresh. It's just finished unfurling. So that's the newest leaf, and I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit bigger size than that one. It does continue to expand after, so I'm really, really hoping. This is such a beautiful plant, and it's becoming a lot more popular, and quite cheap as well, which is good. It's like you can buy it in a lot of plant shops now online, which you never was able to do. So yeah, this one is a crawling plant, so I'm hoping that she's going to start crawling soon. And oh my goodness, look, you can just see a little growth point just there for when she's going to work on another new leaf. Oh my goodness, I love this one so much. So yeah, she did take a little bit of time to recover and to get to where she is now, but now she's just really easy. I really don't do hardly anything to her other than water to her every couple weeks, and she just pushes out leaves all the time, and she's slowly getting bigger and more beautiful. There's quite a lot of creases on this at the minute, but I'm hoping that'll go. Yeah, those veins are literally just like, oh my goodness, I cannot get enough. They're just so like, they're just so deep and like pronounced, and it's pretty perfect, honestly. It's just so pillowy, and it's gorgeous, and I love her. Okay, just bring these two little plants down here for a minute. Okay, so both of these are Anthuriums. First one is my little Anthurium Crystallinum. I think this can also be called Crystal Sky. I don't know if that's like an official name. I know on Aquagenera they've named this Crystal Sky. So anyway, it's just pushed out this leaf, and I love the new leaves when they come in. I just wanted to show her as she's pushing out this leaf. It will continue to expand, and hopefully be a little bit bigger than the last leaf, which was that one. Can't wait to see this as it grows up. Yes, oh my gosh, do you see those roots? That is amazing. Yeah, so I've got two plants in here. The other one is actually a lot more slow growing. I've only got 2 leaves on the other little plant, which is this one. Don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard to show you. So this one, it like never gives me a leaf. I've only got 2 leaves, and then on the main plant I've got 4. I've got 4. Ooh, it's already working on another one as well. You can't really see, but anyway, Yeah, so maybe it needs a repot. I don't actually know. Oh, actually, it is working on a leaf. Oh my goodness. Okay, the second plant is actually working on a new leaf, so that's really exciting. So yes, just a little update because I like to just I like to show when the new leaves are out. I'm intrigued to see what this one's going to look like. This one's actually even more veiny than the last one, so it's really exciting. She's slowly maturing. Okay, the second Anthurium that I wanted to show you is slightly sad, to be honest. Well, you know what, it's very sad. So this is my silver blush. Yeah, she's looking really, really full. Oh my goodness. Yes, I love this plant so much. This is her newest leaf, which is really sad. I have no idea why it is all ripped and ruined like this. I didn't even touch the leaf, so I don't know. But I was really looking forward to for this leaf because I was really hoping it was going to be even bigger in size. This was her last leaf, and it is just slowly getting even more bigger. I just think this plant is absolutely beautiful. It just shimmers. I don't know if you can see that sparkle, but it's just so sparkly and like nothing I have in my collection. So yeah, a little bit gutted about this leaf, but yeah, this also, oh my goodness, needs a repot. You can just kind of see those roots as well, but I mean, look at all the roots like all coming out here, which is absolutely crazy. So it definitely needs a bigger pot. It needs more moss for at the top, and she'll be a happy bunny. Okay, I feel like I've got a lot of plants to get through. Okay, another plant is this Hoya, which I cannot believe how much this has grown. I mean, I've got so many leaves now. This is turning into like a right proper little plant. So this is my Hoya Gay Ghost. And I got this through a trade a couple months ago actually, and I just had, I'm pretty sure I only had like 2 leaves. Did I only have 2 leaves? I'm pretty sure I only had 2 leaves, but I can't exactly remember. I'll put a picture if I find one. And she has just taken off. I think this plant, also this is one of my favourites for this month because I think this plant is absolutely stunning. That silver, where's the leaf? That silver is absolutely gorgeous. With like the tiny bit of green speckling on it. I am so glad that I have this plant. This is probably one of my favourite Hoya and one of my favourite plants. Yeah, I also just love really how fuzzy they are. They feel really, really fuzzy. It's pushing out this vine right here. So I'm hoping I'm going to get some leaves on that. I think there are some leaves. Is there some leaves at the top and on the tip of it? Oh, I cannot wait for this to start like trailing down and to be even more fuller. It really just sparkles, and I just absolutely love this, how silver is. Another one of my new plants that I got a couple months at the same time with that Hoya is my tiny Moranta, my Variegated Moranta. So this, I had 4 cuttings of this and I rooted it up, and I actually did chop it because I wanted another plant in with it. So I've got 4 plants all together, and I love this plant. I mean, look, it looks so cute. It looks really, it's starting to look really full. I mean, some of the leaves are messed up from when I got it. So some of them are not in perfect condition, but I mean, that variegation looks so promising. Look at that leaf. That is so beautiful. And that one, almost a half moon. Yeah, it's just got some like, it's just loads of different varieties. Oh my goodness! Sorry, I didn't even see how big this leaf is. Look how big that is. That's probably gonna be like my biggest leaf yet. How exciting is that? Yeah, so I've just noticed quite a few leaves popping up. There's another tiny one here. And oh, there's another one here. Where is it? Here. Where am I pointing? Here. Wait, is that another leaf? Yeah. No, is it? It's not a leaf, it's a caterpillar. Right, so this is the little cutting that I planted back in. This tiny 1 leaf cutting. It's not doing anything at the minute. Oh, there's another one here. Wait, what? No, it's pushing out another leaf as well. Is that another leaf just here? Because there's this leaf and then there's a tiny little one down there. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, I love this plant. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to watching this grow and to look in a little bit better shape than it is looking. but I'm really just loving how full it is looking, and some of the variegation on the leaves is just really, really stunning. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little update on that, see how update you on how she's doing. Okay, I've literally got so much to show you. Okay, let's show you another Anthurium. So another Anthurium I got last year. I did a whole unboxing of when I got this and 3 other plants from Ecuagenera, and it came with 2 massive beautiful leaves. It was absolutely stunning. Fell in love with it. Unfortunately, completely my fault, well basically I had to chop it right at the stump and start again, but she pushed out a leaf and here she is. So this is my Anthurium Warum, and here is the leaf. And I mean, it's a pretty good size as well for like the first leaf, like being like just chopped right at the stump there. I mean, it's kind of rotted away partly here, if you can see. I think where like the terracotta has been wet, unfortunately it's been like leaning, which is really annoying. So I need to be a little bit careful with that. But yes, I just wanted to show you this because I haven't really, I mean, obviously I haven't talked about her because there's been nothing to say, but now that I've got something to show you, I was so excited to show you that because even though it's not much, it's really exciting, and I'm hoping that I can get her back to that once beautifully massive size. Yeah, that was, I just flicked moss on me. I'm hoping I'm going to get a new leaf soon. No signs of it yet though. So yeah, I'm really hoping, but yeah, I just wanted to show you her. What other one indeed? Okay, let's show you, should I show you this one? Okay, so, oh my god, this is another new one I got literally just a few weeks ago. So I haven't showed you her being like potted up and on a moss pole yet. So, okay, here she is. Okay, there's literally nothing to show. Here she is. So this is my Prao Verde. I got this through a trade. I unboxed it all. I'm still obsessed with that leaf. Anyway, all the way up here, she actually pushed out that new leaf that she had. Here it is. It looks actually really weird. Like, that's not variegation, is it? No, it can't be. So yeah, like I said, I do want to chop this because I hate the space. It looks really awful, honestly. So I think I'm going to chop it up and hopefully end up with a couple extra node cuttings as well. But I just thought I'd just show you before. Oh my gosh, she's rooted in... Oh, I thought she was really rooted into the moss pod, but she started rooting into the moss pod, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to chop her soon though because she's got a growth point just there already. So I might do that in a few days. I'm quite scared too though. Yeah, I want to just fill her out, and it's like wasted space all along there. So but her newest leaf is quite a lot smaller. Obviously it's not variegated, I don't think, even though it's really funny coloured. So yeah, I don't know how she's gonna do this winter. Obviously Prao Verde has like a funny variegation. It's like very much temperature dependent. So it's gonna be interesting to see how she does. But yeah, just a little quick update on her before I chop her, and hopefully I won't completely destroy her. Another oh my gosh, another favourite of mine this month, or the last couple months actually, is my philodendron El Choco Red. Okay, she's actually quite massive. She's actually really big. Oh my goodness, like she's probably bigger than my face. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I love this plant so much. I just think, oh my goodness, look at these leaves. It's just absolutely stunning. But yeah, so this is her newest leaf, and it is literally so perfect. It is spent a little bit around the sides, but oh my goodness, this is literally perfect. It's got no damage on it. It's the perfect colour. I'm obsessed with it. And the backs is still super red. Oh my goodness, look at that. It was really hard to show you. I taped up the stems because she just falls out everywhere. Like, she seriously needs to go on a pole. I'll try and show you the aerial roots that she's pushing out, like here. yeah, she really needs to go on a pole because she's just sprawling out everywhere, and I had to like tie up the leaves so she's not, just to make room for the other plants. But oh my goodness, I can't believe how well she's doing. This is like probably one of my easiest philodendron, which is surprising. I got this at the same time with my Anthurium Warum from Ecuador, and like a lot of people said that this plant arrived dead, and yeah, it's just not a good idea to import this particular plant because it is really like dramatic. But honestly, this was the one that did the best out of them all, which is really funny, and it's like one of my most beautifulest. I love it so much. I am obsessed. It was a wishlist plant for a very long time, and these are actually even more accessible now. So yeah, you don't even need to import them now anymore. It's kind of honestly ridiculous how plants go down in price, and you can just pick this up really easily now. So yes, my El Choco Red. Did I say that? This is my El Choco Red, or Ruby Juvenile. I took off the mite sachets literally like a week ago, and I've just found a mite. I don't know how it's still alive, but there you go. I don't really have anything else to say, but I wanted to show, oh my goodness, I wanted to show you how big she's getting and how absolutely, how lush she's looking. I'm going to try and put her back. I've propped her up on like a little clear pot, so she's a little bit closer to the grow light now, and she's not blocking so many plants like she was. And it just, showcases her nicely as well. So that's a good idea to do if oh my goodness, if you want to try and make more room in your cabinet with the bigger plants. That's what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I just nearly fell. Okay, how on earth did I do this before? So another new plant, which is probably my top favourite of all the plants this month. Oh my goodness, what is going on? No. Okay, it's fine. It's perfectly normal. Anyway, this is a very new plant that I got a few weeks ago with all the rest of my trade plants. I got this through a trade, and oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you. So first of all, my beautiful allocation fry deck, my variegated fry deck. These are the 2 leaves that it came with. This one, unfortunately, is looking like I'm gonna have to chop it off. It was living in my window because obviously it's winter now. I'm not really getting that much light. It was hidden behind a few plants, but I moved it because this leaf started going a little bit downhill, so I did actually move it into my cabinet. It's also still in ew, the fungi is disgusting. It is also still in perlite. I'm going to move it into leca very, very soon. Yeah, so I moved it into my cabinet, and literally within a couple of days, I noticed this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. This looks so variegated as well. I mean, it does look quite small. Oh my gosh, I really just want to open this and have a look. Yeah, so that's obviously why this leaf is dying, because it's trying it's putting all its energy into this one, which is totally fine. As long as it's not completely, oh, I see a good juicy root there as well. As long as it's not completely dying, I don't even care. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see this. I'm just so happy that it's still alive and it's looking happy and not dying. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with this plant. It's like one of my most exciting and most favourite plants that I've gotten this year, or ever really, because I've been wanting this for a couple of years now, and it's absolutely stunning. So yes, I really want to show her because I cannot wait. Hopefully in a few months it will be bigger and have a few more leaves, and like I said, I love to look back and see where my plants were just a few months ago. So yeah, I'll continue to keep you updated, but so far it looks like she's doing really well, and she's doing well in my cabinet as well, which I wasn't sure how she was going to do. She lives on the very bottom shelf, so she's quite far away from the light. But I mean, she seems to be happy, and that new leaf has got so much variegation as well. So I don't know. I wasn't really sure about how it was going to do in a cabinet. Ooh, because a lot of people were saying that theirs didn't do so well in a cabinet. So I tried it in normal conditions. But yeah, she seems to be doing really well in a cabinet so far. So I'm really hoping that she's going to continue to thrive. Okay, what other plant have we got next to show you? I will give you a little update on my Syngonium, another new plant. I'll just give you a quick update on all the new plants that I've got, because you haven't seen them potted up yet. So my Singian Gay Ghost, she's potted up now. Seems to be doing okay. No new leaves yet. which is fine. Yeah, she's looking okay. Not particularly the best or anything, but which one is it? Oh, this one. This leaf is actually beautiful. Like, that variegation is really stunning. I love this leaf, even though it's so small. But yeah, that's how she's doing right now. She seems to be, where was she? She seems to be doing fine. Quickly speed through these next ones. So another one that I showed just my last favourites that I did. My Philodendron Florida Ghost. So I wanted to show you particularly this leaf because I'm obsessed with it. Like, yes, it's an all white leaf. It won't last long, unfortunately, but this is absolutely stunning. And it has got a tiny bit of green on the tip there, and ever so slightly, a couple speckles there, which is just so funny. It's just really taken on that shape really, really quickly. It's just, yeah, it's just starting to look like a proper Florida Ghost now. This was the one before it. This is a favourite, definitely, because I'm obsessed with her. Oh, there's another leaf just about to pop open as well. I don't know. I'm hoping this is not going to be another white leaf. She is very close to the grow light, so I might have to consider moving her if she gets too many all variegated leaves, because obviously I don't want that. Oh, actually, it looks like it's got a lot of green on it, so I'm hoping that it has. But yeah, just wanted to quickly show you her because I am so obsessed with her. Okay, this one I haven't really talked about since I got it, really. Again, a new plant that I got a couple months ago, probably. I got this one along with my Hoya and my Moranta. So I got two Monstera Dubias. So they're still rooting in Spag, so I could really pot them up anytime, I think. Well, this one I know. I don't know about the other one. I don't think that's rooting much. But this one is really exciting because I looked the other day and there was literally a root just curling around that had escaped out of the moss. It was a massive, big, juicy root. And I can see all roots all in the moss. Like there's one here. Oh, I can see a couple at the bottom as well. Yeah, you're not really going to be able to see. And then I looked and there's even... It's got this whole new vine. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Look at that. It's pushing out this vine. This seriously needs to be potted up because this is like looking for something to climb onto. So, oh my goodness. I thought it just had like a one little leaf, but no, it's got a whole vine. And it's got two of the tiniest leaves. Can you see them? They are hilarious. So yeah, I seriously need to pot that up within the next week. I might do that this week because I really want to get a beautiful Monstera Duba. That would be absolutely amazing. I'll show you a couple plants because these two next plants are quite big, so I'll just take you to them. So the last plant that's in my cabinet is of course my Monstera Duba. You haven't seen her in a couple of months, so there's her last leaf, and then the one that's just unfurling is this one. Actually looks really small. Don't know why, but again she's got two slits. Oh, it's so exciting. And the variegation looks, oh, that looks so nice. So yeah, I just wanted to show you her. She seems to be doing well on her moss pole as well. Don't think she's rooted in yet or anything, is she? Oh my goodness, she might be. Oh my gosh, is she? She is. Okay, I think she's rooted into her moss pole nicely, which is good. So yeah, she's growing really nicely. So that's the Monstera. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so my Michelitziana, my regular green version here, has actually finally been giving me a couple new leaves. The other day she gave me this leaf, which is absolutely stunning. I love this leaf. I love this plant so much. It's just so velvety and smooth, and yeah, absolutely love this plant. I'm so grateful to have the variegated version as well because this is one of my favourite plants. Yeah, and then I think it's really been helping that I've been chopping off the dead leaves, and I think it's encouraged the new growth really nicely. So I've got another new leaf here. Sorry, the light is not very good over here. And then I've got one here as well. So I am going to chop off this one because it's drooping and it's starting to not look very nice. So I'm just going to get rid of that and hopefully encourage new growth as well. And I'm quite surprised because obviously it's winter now. And, oh, this one's not looking too great, so it's probably on the way out soon. So yeah, I'm just glad to be getting like any growth, to be honest. Nothing really happening with my window plants. My Monstera Adansonii is actually looking so good, so lush. I put it in another little cutting. I think it might have been this one. Yeah, anyway, she's doing so well. Look at these tiny little fenestrated leaf. There's another leaf here. Yeah, she's never been so happy, which I'm really pleased about. She's finally, I think I finally cracked the code on her, which is so stupid because she's supposed to be one of like the most easiest plants, but I've just had a hard time with her for some reason. I don't really know why, but she's finally looking really good. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. It's so dark now. Just get so dark so easily now. Oh, look how cute that is. Okay, oh, another quite a big update is actually my pothos that used to live on top of my cabinet. This is her. Yes, I chopped her all up, and this is what remains of her. So she's not looking actually that good. So I do have a good reason for chopping her up completely, because she was in such a massive pot and there was literally only a few leaves. Oh, this one's not even in water, whoops. So I thought it would be best just to chop her up, start again. She can be in a smaller pot, and hopefully I'll get a few more vines and she can just look happier. I've had this pothos for probably about 3-4 years maybe, and this was literally all there was to her, but just like in a giant pot, so she looked quite ridiculous. And I just wasn't happy with how she was growing, and she's just not really that variegated anymore, which is a bit sad. So I'm hoping she might do a little bit well for me and she can just start again, and hopefully, yeah, there's a few roots, a few nodes as well. So yeah, I've just come into the spare room and completely forgot about this. Oh my gosh, there's this one cutting with 2 vines of pothos, so I can plant that in with her as well. That'll make her a bit more fuller. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to show you. In my prop box, I noticed a few weeks ago now, probably a month ago, that this, I didn't know what this was. I thought this was like an Adansonii or pothos cutting, and it pushed out a leaf, this one, and then it pushed out this leaf, and then I realised this is one of my Variegated cuttings that I took. This was the only one that survived, so I was really shocked. It seems to be rooted and it's got these 2 leaves. It's working on, there you go, that's a little bit better. It's working on one down there as well, so I can pop that up soon and I'm gonna have a Variegated again, which I didn't even know I still had. So yeah, that was really exciting. Completely unexpected. Yeah, I didn't even know. Ugh, what is this? I seriously need to chuck this. This was a Columbia corn, but it clearly is not growing, so it's all squishy, so I seriously need to chuck that. Yeah, I didn't even know what I had growing in here. I thought it was all just pothos, but apparently not. Oh yeah, and I've also got another Gloriosum here as well. This one's doing so well. Look, it's pushing out this leaf. So I've got 2 Gloriosums. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm just going to see how this one grows, if it's any different to the one that I've got. I can always sell it, but it's just a fun, exciting, unexpected update. Okay, and that is all the updates, all my favourites. Wait, let me just double check. Make sure that I got them all. Yes. Okay, yeah, that is it. It's really dark now. My lights have come on. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a next video soon. Please feel free to like this video and subscribe, and comment what your favourite plants are this month. And yes, okay, I'll see you next time. Bye!